Well, if there's anybody here, I hope you can hear me. And we are live. We're going to wait for some people to get here. Probably wait for the wife to get here too. Let's see. What? Can you hear me? Does that sound good? I look good too, don't I? There'll be no comment on that, I'm sure. Well, hello, Robbie. How you doing? And those chat things go by so fast too. How y'all doing tonight? I see y'all scheduled y'all's for 7. We'll definitely be there. We'll mention it a couple times throughout this live to make sure everybody knows when we're done here, we need to pop over there. I was just wondering if anybody could hear, because we got the grill going and the pellet grill going. We got ribs on there.
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh, she's doing a nursery at the church or something. I didn't get to it. It runs off so fast over there. I need it over here so I can read it. And I know she's got to teach me how to do this, because for whatever reason I can never figure out how to do it without. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay, cool. Now I know what I'm doing. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but well, that's cool. I mean, it's good that she's doing stuff like that for the church. Neat.
Church.
Oh,
Well,
shoot.
you gotta
I
turn
gotta
it
turn
down.
my volume down. Hey, Randy, how's it going, buddy?
Hello, Randy.
He thinks he can smell the ribs.
I can smell them.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
got-
put them on until right about 3, so they won't be ready until a couple more hours, which is a shame because it's
I
time
don't-
to eat.
I don't mind these cooler weather temperatures, but I'm not enjoying what's coming. Yeah, not enjoying what's coming at all. Randy, I'm not joking. I bought 2 sets of ribs yesterday, and I thought I was just getting like a double rib. There was 3 packages in the ribs for $15 a piece, and they're this wide. I ain't joking.
Yeah, they look
And
good.
matter of fact, there when I opened up one of the packages so we could have it today, and I mean so it would warm up and everything for room temperature. It there was so much meat in there. I thought, well, I bought 2 of them, so I had to put one in the freezer for. I just vacuum packed it and put it in the freezer. Like
It's just so hard to get that silver skin or whatever they call that off the back.
you know.
Oh my goodness.
She was trying. I offered to help her, but I get it.
Well, I didn't know it was going to be so hard. I would have had you come back in there.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have any Dr. Pepper, so I'm just going to put a Coca-Cola on it today. And, I mean, I could run up to the store.
Well, no, I don't. I think we just cook what we got. And I think Coca-Cola. We always put a Coca-Cola. Well, I never did it before, but when we first got our first country ham, she poured a Coca-Cola over it, a whole 2 liter, and let it cook in it. And I think we've talked about that before, but
Yeah.
I think that's the only way to cook a country ham after that. At least for me, it is. I mean, it's that good.
Yeah, it's funny. I guess it's just the syrup in there that does something to the meat.
Yeah, I'm
You
sure
know.
it is. Something to the Coca-Cola breakdown and all that. Oh, and Jerry, I don't know, Randy, if you ever went and read that, my comment back to Jerry yesterday when she was asking about the UFO. But yeah, I did it right down here in front. And for some reason, every now and then, depending on what angle I'm at, it'll get like a little dot that'll float around in there. And she asked if it was UFO, and I said, "Well, yes, it was." And I forget what I said, exactly what I said, but Lisa told me to say it, and I said, "Lisa told me to say that, and say hi to Randy." Well, hello, Simple Acres.
Yeah, I figured it was probably the reflection off the camera, since it's so bright.
Well, I hope Cindy's brother gets better. And y'all be safe when you're out there. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I hate to hear that he's still in the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, we do use paper towel to remove but she gets frustrated after a while and then she starts trying to dig it off with a knife.
Well, I mean, you could get it with the paper towel really easily, but I don't have it mastered yet. I'll just have to, have ribs once a week at least and try to learn how to get that off of there.
I'm not opposed to that. We got over in the barn, we got a bunch of short ribs. We're going to cook them down too. Later this week or whatever. And I wonder why I'm fat.
So is everybody enjoying Grandparents' Day today? Donald and I don't have any grandparents alive.
Yeah, not live, yeah.
No, sure miss them though.
Yeah. Mine were gone before, well, my dad's parents were gone before she came into the family, and then when and my mom's parents, they adopted her as a grandchild too, and her grandparents adopted me, so we were blessed with grandparents.
Yeah.
Thank God they liked me. Yeah.
Let's see. Bert or Cindy one says, "Thank you, Donald. Each day he is a little better. He will have a long recovery from his stroke, but he is young and God is looking after him through some excellent medical care." Oh, well, that's a shame that he had a stroke. But yeah, the good thing about it is, they do, the hospital staff, they know how to usually take care of, strokes and everything. So that's really good.
Randy wants to know if those are short ribs or from a rooster. No, they're not. They're from a cow.
Oh, AAP Homestead's here.
And telling everybody to smash
Hi,
that
Luke and
button.
Rebecca.
I
How are
appreciate
you
that.
all doing tonight? Yeah, thanks for reminding everybody to do the little thumbs up. Let me see if I can do that on my phone.
Did he have very much like physical damage that he's got to go through therapy and stuff on when he had the stroke? I can't remember right now whether she ever told us or not. That is too funny. Can you imagine the rooster
No.
ribs for the. We having little bitty ribs. That would be cool to take a picture of that though. Cut out the ribs and take pictures of it. We're having ribs tonight.
I'm sure somebody on the internet's done it.
I'm sure they have.
Um,
Talking about that, I was in Tractor Supply Friday,
oh, we forgot to put the.
and yeah, we did forget to put that. But anyway, they have all these like skeletons of chickens. They're pretty good size. Chickens, cows. If it's on the farm, they got a skeleton of it for
I'll have to
Halloween.
go look at it.
It's funny looking.
Yeah, it's crazy that it's already. People are thinking about Halloween right now.
Yeah. It's scary enough. My birthday's before Halloween.
Yeah, he's gonna be an old man on his birthday.
I ain't never going to be old. What are you
it?
talking about?
Big 6'5"?
No, I'm only going to be 56.
Oh, 56.
Yeah, 56. I turned it around.
You that senior or that not you're already a senior citizen, but Medicaid,
Yeah.
Medicare.
Medicaid, Medicare. I was going to the Social Security office the other day to find out more information about that Medicare and Medicaid and all that stuff. They're closed. The one day I had off, they closed.
Drove 35 miles. Down
40. I drove
40.
over about 40 miles to go. So they have a number on the door. So I guess from now on, I'll just call it before I leave.
It wasn't a wasted trip. You got to go to Rural King and
Yeah, I got to go to Rural
Harbor
King
Freight.
and Harbor Freight, and nobody going. I'm done with this store.
yeah, I'm done. Harbor Freight is not my type of store. I mean, there's just not a lot of interest in there for me. Now I did have an interest there for a while when I said, well, I need to get some tools, so I got a little bitty toolbox and I've bought every tool you can get that is teeny tiny.
Yeah, she's got mini tools in a mini toolbox. Think
I
she's gonna fix the mini world.
I got a little measuring tape. I have a little bitty hammer, all the little screws, drivers, and little clamps that are teeny. What else do I have in there? I mean,
I
it
noticed
really
that-
has been a blessing because I don't know how many times he's been in my toolbox trying to get something.
I opened up the toolbox the other day I thought, well, I'll get her little level.
Yeah,
Guess
I got
who-
a little level.
No, she's got my little level that I put on gates and stuff when I'm leveling.
No, that's
Yeah.
mine.
Oh.
You lost yours because I buy everything little there. So
It's a 6-inch
Did
level,
you,
but it's
did you put it back in the toolbox?
yeah, I put it back in the tool.
I better go look.
Yeah, it's in there, dear. Yeah, I guess I need a new level.
I'm very organized. If it goes there, that's where it needs to go. And then one day, Donald was using some of my tools, and I said, "You done with those?" And he said, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well, that's not where they go."
I'm very organized too at work.
At work, not
Yeah.
here, not at the
And
barn.
I used to be very organized at the barn, but I don't know what happened. But
Here, if he
there was
wants
like
to,
an explosion.
if he needs to find something in it, if it's in the bottom of a box, he's going to be shuffling around, dump it all out on the floor. Oh, here it is. And then he walks away and everything's still on the floor. That's why that barn looks like it is.
That's not always true. I had help in the barn getting it disorganized as it was. In between me, my dad, my son, several of my son's friends, nobody
Mainly
wants to help.
Donald.
Nobody wants to help organize it, but I used to have it where
Hi,
I could take.
Nancy.
I used to have it where I could take. I've took my tractor apart several times, the International, and was able to roll the halves apart and put everything back together, very clean, organized, and I don't know what happened, but everybody's seen what the barn looks like now.
Yeah,
Hello, Nancy.
yeah. He got into about a week thinking I'm going to clean this barn, and then after that, everything.
Well, I sprained my ankle and couldn't get
Yeah.
back to it, so then life happens and things get in the way. And hopefully this winter I will clean the start on the barn again.
Yeah, we don't ever have to worry about anybody come rob us because they wouldn't be able to find anything. They walk in there and think, oh no,
Somebody's dogging me.
I can't find a thing here. Let's go to the next barn.
Well, that's a good thing. See, I have my own security system.
Well, that's.
See,
Let's see. Randy says, has any of the teenagers laid any eggs yet?
not yet. Not yet. For whatever reason, I put all the teenagers in with the others, and everything kind of slowed down. I've only the last couple days I've only got like 1 or 2 eggs, so I'm kind of hoping that ramps. I'm feeding them the layer mash and all that, so I'm kind of hoping they go through cycles sometimes like that though. So I mean, they're out of 365 days they claim they'll lay 200 and some eggs, you know, each, so a year. So I'm hoping that I just wish they would not do it at one time, just kind of spread it all throughout the year. I'm wanting to get as many birds as I can, and then start. I'd like to be able to, when I get some in the freezer, and get a good taste test on them and everything. And then I got one about ready to taste test.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we do one. And then when I get that one ready, then we'll advance from there. I hope so. Hopefully,
Now, is it
rooster.
one of the older
Yeah, it's
first batch?
no. It's second batch, maybe third. But yeah, it's about ready to be tasted, shall we say?
Yeah.
And I can't. I really can't wait. I don't really know. I think we'll probably barbecue it. I don't know. We may fry some of it and barbecue some of it to kind of get which way we like it better.
Oh, the hummingbirds are still here.
Yeah, they've been cut. Hummingbirds are still coming around. I would have thought with this cooler weather they would have gone off. She's got this real nice hummingbird little thing, and I took it down, put a bunch of sugar water in it the other day, and cleaned
we
it
wanna
all
make
up.
sure it stays full for them right now, because pretty soon they're gonna venture off. They're gonna need all the energy.
I don't know if I
They
was
can.
I don't know if I was heavy on the sugar or what, but yeah, I'm pretty sure if I drink a quart jar that I made up, I'd probably be an instant diabetic. I had plenty of sugar. I had a cup of sugar to it. Maybe a little bit rounded up more. Well, that sounds good. Great harvest. You know, I've been seeing a lot of pumpkins in the stores and stuff like that. Looks like everybody's going to have a pretty good pumpkin harvest this year. I guess because we got such good rain that it kind of dried off a little bit.
Yeah, I
But
don't think the tomatoes were really good this season
Well,
up here in Kentucky,
no.
because usually, you know, people would have roadside stands, or, you know, if Joseph gets on, we'll see how their tomatoes, ended up. I know there for a while they brought us some, and they sold some on their stand, but I don't know if it was a whole bunch.
Well, when they were gone on vacation, I was taking care of everything. I mean, they weren't ready yet, but they looked like the tomato plants were full. They just wasn't ready yet.
But yeah, I like to see how their pumpkin patch is going to be too, because they've got a big old pumpkin patch, and I like those real ones that are all bumpy, or bumps all over them, and just kind of weird looking. Saw one of them in Walmart the other day. I don't know how much those were, but would have been kind of fun to get a few of those.
Yeah,
odd ones.
they're not the jack-o'-lantern type, but
Yeah.
they taste good.
Well, I
you
don't
know.
know if you can eat those ones or not.
Oh, I thought that.
I don't know about the bumpy ones.
Oh, I thought they.
And then there was this one that was, it was a good size, and it was just about this big, but it was so pretty because it was just all squashed and compact, but it was, I don't know, pumpkins are really pretty. Now, I did buy some pumpkins one year from the Amish, and I canned a bunch of it,
Yeah.
and it turned out really good. Now, it was a little bit watery, but once I canned it, it was, you just drain it, and it had really good flavor because all those pumpkin rolls and pumpkin muffins I made came from that pumpkin.
Yeah. I love her pumpkin rolls. Anybody enjoy pumpkin rolls?
Yeah, those pumpkin muffins, I really like those.
Yeah, those were good
because,
too. My favorite was the pumpkin rolls though.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love it. About that long, and they got that like pumpkin bread, whatever, and cream cheese filling. Just cut you off. Oh, yeah, they're good.
Nancy says she's been sick. She
Yeah.
has a sore throat Wednesday through Friday, and Saturday it hit me like a ton of bricks. She has no voice, so lives and videos she won't be able to do for a while. Oh,
They
yeah, I tell you that there's a lot of sickness like that going around.
Yeah.
When he went to get the last time we went to the quick care.
Oh yeah, that seems to be doing pretty good now too.
Yeah, all his poison ivy. I saw a couple people wearing the mask out in the waiting room, and I asked the nurse if COVID, or can I say that?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, you don't want to say it too many times.
Whatever. It is going around big, hot, and heavy again. And she said there's just a lot of everything going on out there right now. So
She said a lot of strep throats going too.
yeah.
Robbie says he's not much on pumpkin. He's not much of a pumpkin person. So I take it all that pumpkin spice coffee and all that's not up your alley. I didn't think I was a pumpkin person either. I usually pumpkin pies and stuff I really didn't like and stuff. But she made like what'd you call it? The muffins?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the pumpkin muffins and all that stuff. Yeah, and the pumpkin rolls. Yeah.
Well, they probably wouldn't be as good if you didn't have that cream cheese and all that yummy icing and
Yeah.
that's what makes
Yeah.
that pumpkin roll so good.
Well, yeah, I know, but all that pumpkin stuff, yeah. But yeah, I kind of became a pumpkin. Now I eat pumpkin pie. You made pumpkin pies, and I eat them too.
Oh, I love
so
pumpkin pie. I'm just I'm one of those cooks that I'll cook something and we really like it, but then I move on and I cook something else, and then I'm like, oh, I haven't really mastered anything, I don't think.
a lot of times she cooks stuff and she don't know how to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I bought some cream cheese yesterday, so maybe we'll make another. Well, if you would rather have the pumpkin roll, I can see if I can remember how to do that. And
Let's have a cup of coffees here.
well, hey Clyde, how are you? Let's see, where am I on the chat
haven't
here?
I haven't heard from Clyde in a while,
Yeah.
so it's good to hear from you again, bud.
Let's see. I'm not sure who we're talking to, Luke or Rebecca, but they said they are fighting a head cold at their house.
Well, me and Robbie would get along just fine because I'm not much of a coffee person either, and neither is Lisa either. He says Sonia loves it, but he never has. I can drink coffee at work sometimes because but I gotta have some creamer with it too. But that's because it's cold at work.
Yeah, I would never drink a cup of coffee. I just don't like it.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're really cold, then you will drink coffee.
I think
Try to warm up.
I think I'd rather just drink a hot glass of water.
Yeah.
Now,
To be honest, I did buy my own coffee maker last year, and I would put tea in it and stuff like that, so I could have different type of teas and stuff like that. But after a while, you just kind of venture back to coffee, and because it's just the pot sitting there,
Now on the Buck stove in the wintertime, I have a little container, whatever you want to call it, sitting there, and I'll put water in there and put some coffee in there and let it be an air freshener.
AAP says, "How did y'all know I spilled coffee everywhere?" That's funny.
It's like this one YouTuber we watch, and I'm like, I'll say something about what he's talking about, or recognize something that's going on, and it just a few minutes later, he's saying something like, he's answering my question.
Yeah.
And I'm like looking all the way around the house thinking, does
Where's
he
the
have
mic come from?
Yeah.
Randy's got a great suggestion here.
Oh, yeah?
He says, if Lisa, if you will video yourself cooking, then if you forget, you can pull up the video. Sorry, Lisa.
Yeah.
Very true, Randy. Very true.
I know. I need to start doing it. I think once I got into the, routine, it's just, I'm already halfway into it and think, oh man, I should have videoed that.
Her excuse the other day was, "I want to make it first,
Oh, well,
and
that's
then we'll
true.
see if it's any good. And then we'll." And I need her to make a cracker video. I think that would be good. The Kentucky Thunder crackers.
Yeah, those turned out really good.
Those, oh yeah, they're all gone. I think. Aren't
Now, I think, though, my next batch of crackers that I make, the Thunder Flake crackers,
they? Hello, Phil.
I'm going to do less oil.
Yeah, I think they need less oil.
And then I'm also going to put, we call it shaky cheese, but the Parmesan cheese that's in the,
Crafts. This crap that you put on
in
spaghetti.
the container. And,
Try it that way.
yeah, throw that in there and,
And I
kind
think
of mix it all
I
up.
think we need another scoop of Thunder Flakes too.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I mean, we
Because-
put extra. She put extra.
Yeah, I
what the?
put 3 tablespoons.
I think we could
I'm
go-
heaping in there.
And I think we could go 4.
Yeah. Or, yeah.
At least 4. We'll try 4. Then we'll try it again.
Yeah, these ribs should be really spicy because, boy, I sprinkled them heavy with
Yeah,
Thunder Flakes.
we got the good Thunder Flakes on the ribs.
Because you said you just do salt and pepper tonight.
Well, that's what we just did. Salt and pepper. Did you put any garlic on it?
No.
No. Salt, pepper, and then Thunder Flakes heavy.
No, I thought I heard you just say salt and pepper. So.
Well, I said maybe garlic if you want. But
No,
I mean,
didn't hear that word, but
yeah.
well, I could put it in when we wrap it.
Yeah, it don't matter. I just like the flavor of garlic.
How's Phil doing tonight?
Yeah, Clyde says video library. Randy's right.
Yeah.
Randy usually is right about stuff like that. He
Well-
tells some pretty good jokes too.
That's kind of like on my phone. Let's see. I think I mentioned this before about how many photos I have on my camera, but that's my dictionary or my.
Yeah, she's.
If I want to look something up, I can go all the way back to 2018 on this phone, I think.
It's nuts. I need to download all her videos, but I don't know if I could buy a big enough hard drive.
Well, something will probably end up happening because today I have 10,589 photos. 1,315 videos. And then 2,719 photos and 319 videos are floating around somewhere because
She ran out of space
I
on
don't have
the
any
cloud.
space, yeah.
No room on the cloud. So that's why I need to download her phone.
Yeah, it's very scary because I don't know what I would do without my photos on my phone.
We
That's
haven't
the
had
only-
dinner yet, Phil, so I'm waiting on ribs.
That's the only bad thing about. That's the only reason why I want a phone is to take pictures.
Yeah, she won't carry a camera around or do whatever,
Yeah,
but
well, that's too
you know.
convenient.
but she'll carry that around. I don't see how she does it. It's too funny. I mean, it really is. But at least we have documentation. She can take you back when my leg was hurt.
Oh yeah.
My finger was cut.
Was that the girl?
Yeah, every now and then that thing
Oh, the
Yeah, the
pellets
the auger
dropping.
the auger will drop some extra or whatever. That pellet grill, I love it with the charcoal. I wish y'all had we had smell-o-vision. Yeah, it is amazing what it smells like right now.
Yeah, I'm getting really hungry because I wasn't even hungry until I sat out here.
I was.
Well, I know. I was thinking about that. I didn't feed you enough today, did I?
No. Yeah. But we'll get some. I'll get some after we we finish these ribs. I can't wait to do that. So
So I see somebody named Gears showed up.
oh
Asking
yeah,
if
Gears.
there's
He makes
any
a lot.
gears.
He makes a lot of comments on our. Did I miss him coming in?
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, I'll be dog. I did. It didn't show up here. Oh yeah. No, don't have any gears for you, buddy. He wants all the gears that we have on off anything if it breaks. Any gears are left. So
What do you mean by that?
the gears that work the thing, because he saves them, makes things out of them. You know.
That's pretty cool. It's so many people are so talented with their
Yeah.
artistry.
It's amazing what people do. Like junk. What I would consider junk, they consider treasure, and they next thing you know they got this sculpture or whatever welded and made and put together where it does some other function. It is amazing.
Yeah, I like those on the Instagram when people are holding their big old picture and then they turn it around and boom, there's this beautiful
Oh yeah.
life-looking lion or tiger, and I mean you could see that they go up real close and you can see the little pencil line of their whiskers, and it's just amazing.
Had a guy turn one around the other day. I just happened to see it on Facebook. He turned it around and it was like the Lord's Supper, and it looked like there was really people getting ready to come
Wow.
off the page. That's how real it looked. And I was like, wow. I just
Now, Gears, what is your first name, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't think I've ever known. Might have though.
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Cool.
Now, do you live here in the States, or are you somewhere else? How to take care of oh, Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
Where does Troy and David and Diane and all them live?
Alice.
Yeah, Alice, Texas is where my cousin lives. My cousin,
We're
his
in
kid,
Kentucky,
and
not too far from Mammoth Cave.
Yeah. I
We're
think
kind of like in the middle.
I think they're an hour away. He said from Corpus Christi, something like that. They go. I know they go there. He's heard of Alice.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't know if I should rock or not. I have a bad habit if I'm in a rocking chair or one that'll bounce a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes anybody dizzy.
I just find it comforting to do. You know.
Maybe.
Oh, he's in Fort Wayne area. That's a pretty big area.
We haven't been to Texas together.
No, I swung through Texas once. It took all day to get. We just went through a corner, and it took all day to go through the state. That was amazing to me. I didn't know if we was ever getting out of that state. Dallas Fort Worth area. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that beautiful country down there. Pictures and all what we drove through was beautiful too.
I always tease that we've got a couple kids that live in Texas. I don't know if you all watch a channel called Life Uncontained, and ever since they came on, we would always say, "Well,
She did.
Did the kids put a video out?"
Well, they took two containers, put them up on pedestal, like those shipping containers, put them on pedestal, cut the sides, windows, and all that stuff out, and made a house.
Yeah, now they built another shipping container home, and they moved it up to the mountains.
Where
And
the mountains are, I have
I
no
am
idea.
so nosy. I want to know what mountains. It has to be like Colorado or
Yep.
something because of the trees. The when they flew the drone up, and you could see the rolling hills and everything, it wasn't Texas terrain. It wasn't. I mean,
don't
it
know.
could have been Missouri,
Well, Texas has got
Uh,
a big bunch of trees and stuff in there too.
but not like what they showed.
Yeah, that's true. Jeremy, we got one son, and if you want to know more about him, go to Dennis Family Homestead, and he's over there.
Yeah, he's not on tonight yet, but
I don't even know.
yeah, he may be busy with Grandparents' Day over the
her
other grandparents. But he's a hoot to watch. I mean, he's putting up a lot of shorts right now that he did on
TikTok.
TikTok and whatever. But yeah, he knows how to do the angles of camera and do the funny things
Yeah,
that
he's
kind of
a,
entertains you. You know,
he's a mess.
he is a mess.
Pretty nice mess, but he's still a mess.
And we have a daughter, but she doesn't get on Instagram anymore, you know, or YouTube. She's got the gift to do it as well. She just doesn't, you know, she's got too much on her plate, evidently. Can you link his channel? Let me see if I could put that on here.
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. I
I
didn't know you were
spelled
doing it.
I did spell family wrong. I put an S instead of an A.
Now, I'm not sure how to say that word there. Pixels. Is that how? I don't know how to say that. They're saying, hope you are doing well. Watching from Scotland.
Cool.
I love Scotland. I've never been, but it looks so beautiful over there.
Yeah. We want. Let's see. Does that help Gears? I don't know.
It doesn't look like it did the. You didn't do the @ did you?
No,
Oh.
I missed that. Let's see.
All right, let him do it again.
Wait a minute.
The one that just came on, I know it's not Pixels, is it? I don't know how to do phonics. English is so hard for me.
We'd be better off if you told us your name.
Yeah, what is your first name so I could maybe say that instead? And if you have a channel, say if you have a channel or not, and everybody could maybe go to your channel and subscribe. Love to. I think everybody else is probably subscribed to everybody because they've been around for a while.
What part of Scotland? Not that it really mattered to me, but we'll look it up later on the Google map.
Let's see. They say it's just a made-up word. Don't worry about it. LOL. My name is Summer. Okay,
Summer,
hi, Summer.
that's cool. I like your name, and I like that time of year. Well, I'm glad you found this live, and I'm glad. Hopefully, you'll like what we upload on the channel. Make a bunch of comments and all that stuff. I love comments.
Oh, Edinburgh.
Wasn't that in the movie?
Yeah, Braveheart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Braveheart was.
I love the
I
movie
knew it.
Braveheart.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool movie.
I could almost tell you every line in that movie. I've watched it a million times.
Yeah, I've had to walk away a couple times.
Oh.
We've watched that way too many times.
Not to me. I just love it. Love the. Oh, what am I trying to think of? Well, now my mind is. Let's see if I can. You go ahead and talk. I got to think here for a minute. I'm trying to think.
She
of,
gave me permission to talk.
Yeah.
Like I needed that. Oh, so if anybody does have a channel that nobody knows of, go to everybody's channel and see if you can't help them subscribe and everything. give them thumbs up. And like I said, Pixley's. Am I saying that right? Pixley's?
She said, "Don't make."
Okay, we'll just say Summer. But anyway, I was trying to. Do you all have a channel? Because this phone, whatever, not letting me see if you got a channel or not.
Oh, maybe I could. I was trying to figure out my friends in Scotland that have a channel. I mean, they don't know me, but they're my friends.
Oh,
What is their name?
They-
I mean, I get on these lives and I feel like I have some kind of. I just don't.
she has a mental block.
I definitely a mental block completely.
She don't yet know. Let's see. You better go in there and look them up. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Any other time she could just spit
I
off
could
their name
spit it
just
right
like
out. No, but I just right now my. So aggravated.
Yep,
with
he has a long red beard. Yeah, my son. It's about down to here. He's a nut.
His name's Joseph.
Yep, Joseph. Musgrave Family Farm. Hello. How
Hi,
y'all
are you
doing? Glad y'all came in. Glad to have you along. Well, Clyde, I know you're always busy, either working on something or putting your tools up from working on something.
All right, Summer, if you're still with us, it's Kingin' It.
Yeah,
Do you
kinging
know,
it.
You know my friend's Kingin' It?
They don't know her either, though.
And they just bought a place in Scotland. I don't think it's Edinburgh. I think that's where, if I'm not mistaken, that might have been where he was from. I can't remember now, but anyway.
Yeah, we've had a pretty good day, Musgrave.
Musgrave.
That's just what I said, Musgrave. Blessed to crochet. Good. Hello. How you doing?
Blessed to crochet. I wish I could crochet. I
Anybody that can crochet is very blessed.
yeah.
I don't know how y'all do it and all that stuff, but it looks cool when it's finished.
I made a blanket one time, and his Aunt Mary got me started with the bugs. So she showed me how, and boy, I started doing the crocheting, and she only lived right down the street here.
About a mile and a half.
But the next time I saw her, I brought it, and she looked at it, and she's like, "Oh, Lisa, that looks so pretty. Now, what kind of stitch is this?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, "It's the one you taught me." And she's like, "I never seen this stitch before." So I don't know what I did, but that blanket on the edges, that's how it looked. I mean, I made it really long. I guess I made it, just so wide, and just went back and forth and made it probably 8 foot long. And but yeah, those sides it was a mess. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah,
to
I'm
that.
saying you're blessed to crochet, and I'm blessed with everything.
I know I talk about other YouTubers all the time, but that's what I watch on TV. But I found this lady, and there's more than her that do this. They mini crochet, and they had this little bitty block. I'm talking this small, that they use like thread, and they were doing granny squares and made this little. I never in my life would have thought that anybody could do something like that. That just blew me away. There's no way I'll ever be able to do that. I mean, you might be one of those people
Yeah.
I watch.
She wants to know what we're blessed about.
What are we blessed
I don't
to
know.
do? In talent wise,
Cooking, taking care of me,
Yeah, taking care
kids,
of him.
raising
That's
people.
that's
She
a lot of
raised
work.
she raised a pack of kids. Back in the day when she was babysitting and stuff, she might as well say she just raised those kids. She had them more than their parents had them back then.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that's
I
what
do
I
have
want to do too.
patience for children.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
have. Well, she used to run a daycare too and stuff like that, and so it's pretty cool. They, yeah, they. She says they're focused on connections and building friendships on their channel. And I'm sure whatever I film and stuff like that, when I walk out of the house, I film whatever I'm doing, or feeding the animals, whatever as I feed them and stuff. And yeah, I like making friends and stuff like that. I've over the time I've made some really good friends on here and stuff, and the some of them, not next door or anything like that, but
Donald's blessed about he could figure out most everything except maybe it might take him a little bit on this camera situation.
well, every now and then it does take a little bit of that. But
But
when we're working on cars and stuff like
he's
that,
one of those guys
I can
that
figure it out. And,
he could sew, he could cook, he could rebuild an engine on a car. I mean,
yeah, she told me one time
he's a jack of all trades.
she was making a pattern. She got her new sewing machine and stuff, and I said something about I could sew her a dress, and she laughed at me. And when she laughed at me, I go, all right. So the next time we were in town, I told her to pick out a pattern and stuff like that. She picked out a pattern, some material, and I made her a dress. Remember?
No.
You don't remember that? She only wore it once. It looked good, but she wouldn't wear it no more after that. So
I don't remember. See, I have a bad memory.
it was not long after we got married. It was before we had kids,
Well, yeah. I guess.
But yeah, I made her a dress,
Well,
and
was it after we had kids? Because that's when I got my sewing machine. We bought
well
it.
then I guess it
Yeah,
was
we went
after.
to the
Yeah,
Kentucky State Fair, and you bought me a.
was it after we had kids?
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah.
it was after we had kids. I know when she first got her first sewing machine, I made her a dress. She wouldn't wear it, but I made it. And I've made other things, article stuff to wear and make and hold, and I've done a lot of leather craft, holders and stuff.
I hated that sewing machine though because
Farm
it
to
was
Table Direct Show. Cool.
Well, hey, how are you guys? I mean that sewing machine had every button you could want on it except for embroidery.
Yeah,
it
we
didn't have that on there, but back then you had to have a different sewing machine, to embroidery with.
Well, everybody kept telling us we need to pick out a different, and we got some, shall we say, bad advice at a pushy salesman, and we ended up picking one that was a little more than what we needed.
Oh yeah, it
And
had everything.
yeah, if it had a button, a bell and
But-
whistle, it had it.
But the bad thing about that sewing machine was there was some kind of flaw in it that the tension was always too tight, and
Yeah, it was.
I took it to two different sewing machine repair places, and they would fix it but they told me it was fixed, and so I come home and started sewing, and it would just bunch up that material. So it was kind of frustrating because I really wanted to become a really good seamstress, but kind of got too aggravated with it.
We're from Central Kentucky, and it is. What time is it here?
Right now it is
Monday.
5:49.
5:49 Central Time.
So it said it's 11:48 p.m. in Scotland.
Yeah, it's what'd you say it was?
5:49.
5:49 p.m. in Central
So
Kentucky.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I had to use my fingers. 6-hour difference.
And Farm to Table just got back from the Okie thing.
Ozark Homestead.
I mean
Expo.
Ozark. I don't know why I said
so
Okie.
how was that? Was there a good crowd? We were talking a while back ago, maybe last year, that would have been a good one to go to.
Yeah.
I would have liked to met Living
We-
Tradition.
Yeah, Living Tradition and,
Yeah.
and them and,
Yeah.
and different things. And
Well, Farm to Table was at the Okie Homestead, weren't you all?
I think they were.
Yeah, because they were doing. I don't think we ever met them.
Yeah, I don't think we actually got the.
but
We
yeah,
didn't
I
get a chance to talk to them.
Yeah,
Wow, 4,000 plus attendees.
yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they had a lot of good speakers there. So, yeah, that I would like to meet Living Tradition. If y'all want to check out a good homesteader YouTuber, put in Living Tradition.
They kind of have a gift for teaching.
Yeah, they show you, tell you what they, you know, have done, and then later on, if it doesn't turn out right, they'll tell you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
whether it's good or bad. They'll let you know one way or the other.
No, that's cool. They met. We
Kevin and
sat
Sarah?
down with Kevin and Sarah. Oh, so did you do a little interview for live?
Yeah, that would have been cool to
on
do
your
an
channel?
interview.
Yeah, that would be cool. That little heart is.
I know it's irritatingly in the way.
Yeah, it's right there where you can't read the
I
last
turned
comment.
it this way and it
Oh,
seemed to take it out.
Now, Musgrave Family Farm. Did I miss? Because I don't really know them too much, do
Did
I?
they? No, probably not. Did they?
Where are you guys from? Musgrave Family Farm. Yeah, y'all are new to me.
Cool. We'll have to
I
watch that.
I don't think I've.
The Farm to Table say they got a bunch of interviews and they're on their lives.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, well, I'll watch that definitely.
I'm gonna check it. Hopper.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm checking.
Oh,
Hopper.
y'all are in Oklahoma as well, huh? And what is your first name? So I can remember who I'm talking to. Yeah, there's plenty of pellets in there.
I just wanted to check.
Oh, sizzling in there.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, we only have 3 racks of ribs in there, so.
But it takes up the whole cotton pick and grill.
Yeah. I'm gonna go look since I'm the cook.
Yeah.
You may
That's another talent of hers. Cook.
chop me. Oh my word.
Oh yeah, Tammy. We talked about that before, remember? Because my sister's name's Tammy. Yeah.
Randy,
Well-
are you still on?
She's gonna show you a picture, Randy. If Randy, are you still there?
There's what's on my grill right now.
Let me have it.
Yeah, it's got a little glare going on. Oh, you're way far away. Yeah, you see those thunder flakes on there? I got plenty. And salt and pepper. That's all I did this time. But they still have another hour to cook on the grill.
What do you think of those ribs? They look good. How? What was it? What did they temp at?
Oh, I didn't temp.
Oh, I thought you temped them.
No, I just looked at them.
Oh,
No, they still have another hour to go.
yeah. We got about another hour to smoke them and then,
And then
wrap
after
them.
that, then I'll wrap them with butter and a little bit of Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Boat them.
And then if you want, I'll put some garlic in there.
Well, I mean, you know,
And
whatever.
and then after you cook that for, I can't remember if it's a
Yeah.
half an hour or what, but then you open them up,
Yeah.
and then you
It
can
makes
brush
them
them with barbecue sauce.
That's to make them sticky.
Hmm.
Randy says it looks good.
Yeah, it's smelling so good.
Too bad you're not close. Yeah. Too bad everybody's not close. They can come over.
Yeah, we have plenty for everybody.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's more than enough ribs for everybody. We have more inside the house too. Not cooked yet.
Tammy says that you may have already said this, but they're trying to get into YouTube. They don't have very many videos. Well, we'll check you guys out and
Yeah.
support your channel. I try to, support everybody and watch every video, but the last couple weeks
It's
I
hard.
have been slowing down a little bit. I've been doing some.
Well, we've had so much running back. She's
Yeah.
had more running
Yeah,
back
I've
and forth
been-
with her dad and different things. So
Yeah, going to Louisville, I go up there and take care of our parents and, visit his parents, and then take care of my dad and spend the night every other week, and it's a lot. But anyway,
then she was running all week this week with grandkids because
Oh, yeah.
she got
I had to
she
go
got to
to-
go to grandkid day with all the ones in school.
Yeah, I had to go to 2 different schools, and went to Dean's breakfast, and that was so unorganized, but it didn't matter because Dean and I had a good chat and good quality time, just him and me just talking. We didn't have any interruptions. And then the next day, I went to Jack's fun day, and I tell you, he's such a hoot. He was out there dancing with they had like a karaoke machine out there, and he was just dancing. He was so red in the face.
Nobody else
Overdid.
nobody else was dancing. She's got video. He just goes out there and starts doing this little dance. Next thing you know, all these kids start gravitating towards
Yeah.
him, and they start dancing too.
And then after his was over, then an hour later, I went back into the school, and Adeline had her fun-filled day, and watched her play, and it was a busy day. And then I came home and took a 2-hour nap.
They wore her out.
And then I was ready to go to bed that night. I had no problem.
Yeah, they wore her out bad.
Oh.
That was the funny part. I come home and I said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just tired." It's too funny.
So, Ryan, did you say your son smoked some ribs today?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Yeah, so,
Well, maybe it was rib day.
evidently it was a rib day. Are they pork or beef?
I like beef as well.
I don't. I mean, I'll be honest. I do like pork better, but when beef's on sale like that, I gotta go for it. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Those are pork ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pork ribs.
The beef ones
The-
were those little ones I was showing you that I used to buy.
Right.
They would just come in a little package, and I would put them in this. I had this little bitty crock pot, and I would put those little ribs in that little bitty crock pot, and man, those were just perfect amount for a side. Oh,
Did you see what Randy
yeah,
said?
prime rib on the grill.
With cream or horseradish. Oh,
Oh.
my god. Making my tongue water, man. Yep, my tongue's hungry on that one.
Yeah, I don't see us doing prime rib. That's kind of out of our budget, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be out of the budget, but I sure would be the.
We didn't get a prime rib when we got our cow in the freezer camp that day, did we?
No, we
they
didn't. We're going to a new butcher
Yeah,
next
I was
time.
gonna say.
Because I didn't. We took off. A big cow. It was 2 years old, heavyweight, and I did not get any brisket. I didn't get any. We didn't
No.
get. We didn't get a lot of cuts,
Yeah, we didn't
and
say.
and we didn't get a lot of hamburger either. So
Yeah.
you can't say it was in the hamburger.
Yeah, we didn't ask for any special cut, but we just said we wanted it, like you would get at the grocery store. And, yeah, we didn't get a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Thanks, Blessed to Crochet for connecting to Tammy's channel.
Oh yeah, that's
That was,
cool.
that was nice.
Yeah.
Man, I'd like to know that the horseradish recipe. Did he make it fresh or was it like something he bought? I bought some horseradish once and I don't know if I did it right, but it didn't. My horseradish didn't turn out good. I must have done something wrong.
J
Hey,
J
Jabber, hello.
Zacharias. Zacharias.
Where are you from, buddy?
Oh my, I'm terrible
Yeah.
at reading names that I can't pronounce.
Jafar?
Jafar? Oh,
Jafar?
could that be like
Yeah, I
Jafar?
bet that'd be Jafar. I
Is
bet.
it a f sound?
Jafar.
Or
Yeah.
Javar?
Are we saying it anywhere close?
Javir?
Javir?
I don't know.
Javir?
I would think it would be Javir, but I don't know
Yeah, I have no clue.
I failed
It's a cool
phonics.
name, though.
Yeah, I like that name. Where are you from? Yeah, we have one from Scotland today, and
Yeah.
last week we had one from Africa. And oh, Tom didn't come tonight. It was
No,
so
he
late
will,
at his
yeah.
house, but that's pretty cool.
Cool.
I like meeting people all over the place.
Yeah, I think it's neat to find out where they are, look it up on the map. Cool.
Yeah, it's good that you're connecting with their channel because if we all work together,
Yeah, we could really
and
grow our
support
channels.
everybody, then that really helps.
Our channel's been growing, getting new subscribers and stuff like that, and I think it's really cool. We're just growing real slow, and I think that for me, I like it that way. I think it's really good that way. I don't think that we could, you know. Yeah, I don't know how many we get, and I don't. Randy said something about how many we were getting earlier and stuff like that, but it was. Yeah, I think it's a good growth rate for a small channel like me. Us, whatever. To like right now, I went to Louisville yesterday to do some work for mom and dad, and didn't get to do what I went to do because she had me doing other things. But so that's the only bad thing about going and trying to do things for mom and
Yeah,
dad.
because you
Sometimes
packed all your tools and
Yeah.
everything. Took you hours to get all that packed up, and then you get there and didn't even get to do the chore.
Well, we'll have to check it out and see if it's anywhere close, Randy. If it is, we'll use it.
What's that? No relation to me, as far as I know, but there is supposed to be a great slaughterhouse in Kentucky. Showalter Slaughterhouse.
And he thinks they got a YouTube channel. Cool.
Is that right?
We'll have to look that up, bud. And I'll ask him,
That's
y'all know
good.
Randy in Oklahoma? He's my buddy.
That's funny. Well, maybe we'll check them out and take I don't know what part of Kentucky it is, but
That's what I said. If they're close enough to take the next beef to them, we'll take it. Some guy offered me some pigs the other day, but I think it's getting a little late in the year to raise pigs this year. So I told him I'd take them up on them next year.
let's see. Yeah, we need to get some piggies on the farm.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to. Oh, let's see. Robbie wrote, let's see. Our channel is growing steady, but it is kind of slow. I'm proud of how we're being steady. Me too. We're steadily growing. I'm very proud about how we're steadily growing and stuff. And it really is a blessing, I think, to be growing the way we are and stuff. And I've had a lot of support, and I've had a lot of help. and
Yeah, if you get too many people,
I've got a lot of help from
if they
Randy.
don't come back, it's not going to help you at all. You
Right.
know? So you gotta get the people that will at least come by and keep supporting you.
Yeah, I do try to, the ones we're subscribed to and different things like that. I do try to. The bad thing about we watch a lot of times is we watch them on TV and through our Roku. If I say it, I say that wrong sometimes. But anyway,
Yeah,
and
Roku.
Is it Roku?
Yeah, we call it Roku because
Oh.
we don't know our phonics.
Yeah, we're from Kentucky. We don't know how to sound it out. But anyway, we watch it on the TV and sometimes, and you can't make a comment on the TV. But yeah, I try to open it up on my computer and say stuff back. Pretty cool deal like that and stuff.
Yeah, I just looked up that slaughterhouse, but I'll have to check them out to see if
Does it say
where
where
they're
they're
located.
at? Oh, don't say.
no.
We'll find out. How in the world did you find out about
I
that?
know, that's funny.
That is so cool, though.
Well, you probably put his last name in it.
Well, yeah, it might have come up because of his name, but I think it's still cool. Randy's helped me a lot on a lot of different stuff. Good advice.
Yeah, it's good to have a good mentor.
Yeah, I appreciate all the advice and different things, and a lot of good stories and jokes. Yeah, we shared a bunch on that. And he's got a great family. Great family. His wife Jerry's really sweet, super sweet. Yeah. I can't believe she didn't tell you what I said about the UFO. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, Donald's dad said he thought a UFO.
Oh, we always like them on there. Yeah, we do that. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, we try to do that too, Robbie. We try,
Yeah, well, we usually watch it on TV, and then
we always hit the like button for sure.
I'll try to
you know.
keep my iPad closed so then I could go
Make a comment.
to their channel
yeah.
again. So then I'm actually viewing it twice, so that
Right.
helps them. And then I'll try to make a comment, or he might make a comment on his computer. But
There's been a couple times we've had double things where money pit. That's why I put my name on the end of it a lot of times, because
Yeah.
she'll make a comment and put Lisa, and I make a comment and I put Donald. So I just kind of got used to putting my name on there, so it was me doing it.
so everybody that's on here, don't forget to go to the Wild Huckleberry
It's 7.
at 7. So another hour from now,
Cool.
they'll be having a live. The Wild Huckleberry will be.
I'm gonna have to get me some sour cream and some horseradish and 50-50 mix.
Oh, you would love that.
Yeah,
You
fresh.
We
Oh.
saw a container of sour cream that might have been this big at Walmart yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, who
It was
eats
the
that
biggest
much sour
cut.
cream?
I bet it was a gallon. No, it was bigger than a gallon.
I don't know. It was big.
I should have looked at how much was in it. I've never, in my life, have seen any sour
Yeah.
cream that big.
I'm not a big sour cream fan unless it's in a recipe, but I know a lot of people like to put it right on top of their tacos and just eat it right.
I don't mind it
I-
on the taco,
I
but
like it mixed.
I like it mixed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't want it just plain.
Well, it depends on if it's flavored too. I mean, seasoning and all that stuff. So.
Hello,
it's a-
How the Garden. How are you doing tonight? Glad you came by today.
Yeah. Glad to see you here. We've already been on for almost 70 minutes.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was looking up at the clock there. Just an hour. Oh, yeah, you're right. It
Yeah,
does say
it
6:09.
says it says right there
Yeah.
69 in 54 seconds.
Fastest hour.
Yeah, this is the fastest hour of every week. Get to spend with your friends.
Yeah. So, is there anything exciting happening this week that you all are going to be doing?
50. I'll have to remember.
I'm not really sure if I have anything exciting happening.
I have a pacemaker.
Oh, that's right. We do have doctor's
a doctor
appointment.
appointment, and then I have, because the eyeglass people have not done very well. Where the last place I went with the new glasses I have, and I'm still wearing my old ones so I can read and stuff. I got another appointment at a different place, so I got to do that
Yeah,
Friday.
I go tomorrow so this doctor could tell me about my x-rays on my neck and then to tell me that my cholesterol is probably high and whatever else they found out. But my arm's doing really good this past week. Just a couple different times it's kind of been doing its little weirdness, but I guess the chiropractor has really stretched my neck out and really helped, and so I'm gonna start seeing him maybe every other week, and tomorrow evening I'm gonna go.
All right, Robbie, we'll see you over on your live in a little while.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna, after we get off here, I'm gonna go feed and everything, and then I'll be back up at the house and we'll jump on your live. And back to Crochet says she's got a cottage cheese bagels, and you don't take it, and her family loves them. We're gonna have to look that
I
recipe
love
up.
cottage cheese.
Yeah, dude.
We used to eat that all the time.
You know,
but,
I've never in my life ate cottage cheese with pepper on it until I met her, and she's over there I love pepper. Don't get me wrong, but she's over there sprinkling pepper on her cottage cheese one day, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" I mean, I never ate it like that, so I had to try it. So I tried it, and I've been eating it that way ever since.
Yeah, you gotta have pepper on it.
Got to have pepper on it. It's, believe it or not, it's makes it. I mean, I like cottage cheese, and it just makes it better. That is amazing, though. Yeah, everybody, don't forget it's 7 o'clock. Robbie will be live on his.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Yeah, tonight.
Oh, she's doing a
Yeah.
live tomorrow at 8 p.m. With her daughter. Oh, really?
Daughter, an adult with autism, and talking with two of her former behavioral therapists. Way of understanding autism and behavior therapy in the home. Oh, that's that's awesome.
You put Creole seasoning on watermelon? I've never heard of that. Now, a guy I know, he had cantaloupe cut up the other day, and he put pepper on the cantaloupe. I've never heard of that either.
Yeah.
That was I don't know, pepper on cantaloupe. Now, a little salt makes it sweeter, but I usually, well, since I met her, we always can't put salt on cantaloupe and salt on watermelon. But she convinced me to try it one time without it, and it's pretty good. So
I don't like salt.
I
on my
usually
cantaloupe.
don't use a lot of salt anymore on my. Every now and then I still will on my watermelon, but
I don't.
not on my cantaloupe.
Yeah, I don't do salt on watermelon or cantaloupe. Now, I did, I guess, as a kid, but I like it just plain. Okay, Blessed to Crochet said, she
Windsor,
has
Kentucky,
one
South
every
Central
day,
Kentucky.
and I'm not going back to regular bagels.
Huh.
Yeah.
The Randy says it's in evidently the
Windsor.
Windsor, Kentucky, South Central. They probably pretty close, Randy, or within a
Where
doable
is
distance.
Windsor, Kentucky. 2 hours and 3 minutes from here.
Cup of Coffee says his grandparents taught him to 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's my grandparents taught him. Cup of Coffee. Clyde says his grandparents taught him to put pepper on cantaloupe too. I've never heard about that until Somebody told me.
Campbellsville is past down here by Lake Cumberland.
Yeah. So we've been out that way to
On the bike.
Yeah, on the bike, motorcycle.
It's pretty in that area.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful in that area.
By Somerset. That's where we went and bought a goat in that area.
Yep.
Somewhere, I'm not sure where, but it was somewhere in that area.
Now, I never even thought about doing that, Randy. That's pretty good.
What's that?
He puts homemade cottage cheese in hot coffee, hot black coffee.
No.
But she's not a coffee person. I can drink coffee, but I've
I don't
never.
want my cottage cheese hot or melted in a hot. That's kind of weird, Randy.
No, it actually sounds like.
Does it?
It sounds like something I'd like to try. Orange crisp watermelon. It was delicious.
Oh. I haven't seen an orange crisp before.
Me either.
The yellow watermelons I've seen. I've seen an orange one now that I'm thinking about it. Huh. Yeah.
I've seen yellow watermelons, but I've
Yeah,
never
it's
seen
kind
a.
of orangey.
Yeah, I've seen yellow. I can't say I've seen a one of them. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Clyde. You don't know till you don't know. You know, you got to try. You know that. I guess that's one of the things I've always been able to do is I can tell somebody, well, I've never tried that before, but I'll give her a shot. You know, there's been a lot of things over the years that I have go. A lot of people turn their nose up to, and I'm going, well, I'll have to give that a shot and give it a shot, and daggone if it's not a staple now.
Mm-hmm. If you take cottage cheese and blend it out a little bit. Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to blend a cottage cheese. Add a little bit of taco seasoning.
I like tacos.
And some cheese and some diced tomatoes. Throw it in a microwave on and off for about 1.5 probably minutes. Makes a great dip. Huh. Well, I'll be daggone.
We're gonna have to try that one too.
You know, that
A watermelon a day during the season? I like that.
yeah, Don could put away some
I could put away some watermelon.
watermelon. I bought a couple cantaloupes this year and watermelon, but I don't know, they weren't the best.
Yeah.
That one year, well, I think it was 2 years ago, every watermelon I bought was supreme.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was so good.
Couldn't ask for better.
And then
This year, for whatever reason, with all the rain we got, I don't know if it just made them too watery or
I
what,
don't
but
know.
it was, you know. Well, we got so much rain around here. It was amazing how much rain we got.
yeah, we could use it now though. Everything's getting a little bit brown, crispy out there.
Now you sound like my grandfather, Randy. My grandfather would he would either put salt or sugar. If it was a real watery watermelon, he'd put a little sugar on it to make
Yeah.
it sweet, and then on the real sweet watermelons, he'd add a little salt.
Yeah.
But one or the other. And another thing he would do, he would go out in a watermelon patch, and because they always had a big watermelon patch and cantaloupe patch and stuff, and he would take a mason jar and put it on the ground and put sugar water in it. If he wanted to try to make a real big watermelon, he just put watermelon and kept filling it. If he wanted to make a sweet watermelon, he would take his knife and split up there by the watermelon and stick yarn in it and then kind of tie it on, and then drop the yarn or whatever into the mason jar with sugar water in it, and it was, oh, those things were so sweet. Some really good watermelon. My grandfather knew how to raise some watermelon. We founded ourselves on watermelon most of the time. But it's been, well, Grandpa died when I was 17 and left the farm before, not long before that. So I guess I was 14, 15 since I've even thought about somebody putting sugar on a watermelon.
Yeah, I figured you would put sugar on it.
Well, I put sugar on grapefruits and all that stuff until I met you.
Well,
now I
bad
just eat.
influence,
Now I
or
just
good
eat them.
influence.
Now I just eat them
Healthier.
without sugar. But the sugar deal was now I don't know. We did more salt than anything. So I guess as I got a little older, we did more. When we ate it at Mom and Dad's house, we always ate it with salt. So. It's really cool. Well, let's see. We've been on here for an hour and
Yeah.
20 minutes.
I guess
So need to get ready for some other people's lives. Don't forget, Robbie at Wild Huckleberry will be going live.
yeah.
And at 7 o'clock. And I've got to go feed so I can be ready for that.
Yeah.
So I really have enjoyed this live. It really has been a blessing for all you people to be here. Everybody to be here. So
it's
you got
just-
anything you want
yeah,
to say?
it's really nice to, connect every week and just see what everybody's doing. I know we do a lot of talking, and if you ever have anything you want to ask us, just feel free to ask us. Or,
Yeah.
and I'll try to learn to video more when I'm cooking.
She needs a video more when she's cooking. I got news for you. She's an amazing cook. I didn't get, I just didn't get this fat because she's a bad cook. I trust me.
Well, anyway, you guys have a great week, and we'll
Keep watching our, like at night here in a little bit, I'll probably do while I'm down there feeding and everything, I'll do a what you grateful for and if you have a prayer request, I'd like to hear about it. Tell if your friends or whatever, just mention them, put them in the comment. And there's a lot of people praying for those prayer requests. And in the morning, I do a Bible verse in the morning, and love hearing comments on that stuff. It's it's nothing, where nothing for bolstering me. It's just bolster God, but I enjoy y'all's comments on those too. So we'll see you, Randy. We'll see you over at the other thing. And yeah, like Randy said, everybody that share, give everybody a thumbs up, ring the bell, and publicly subscribe. However you do that, I don't know, but we have some people that are publicly subscribed and some that are not. So lift up your hand. Let's see. She's got terminal cancer. She's saved, but just her wisdom and the doctors. Well, it's good to hear she's saved.
Her name's Patty.
Patty.
Yeah, we'll keep her in her
Yeah,
prayers.
we'll keep Patty in her
Keep
prayers.
Nancy in your prayer that she gets well from her.
And Tracy and her husband said the devil's getting all over. She
Yeah.
don't know. Excuse me, but she didn't explain, and I didn't ask. So I mean,
just
all you got to do is.
It's a little prayer for friend.
One of the coolest things that some of the old preachers will do and stuff like that. When I was a kid, I always thought that was neat. Was they would ask for anybody had a testimony, a prayer request, or anything like that when we was kids and stuff. And the first time I ever heard it and remember it, I was a kid. But if you have an unspoken request, just raise your hand. God knows what you're praying for, so what you need prayer for anyway. And so every now and then you see hands go up. People don't want to say what they have or whatever, and sometimes we don't always need to verbally say what we need prayer for, but just tell people you need prayer.
Yeah.
So, well,
There is power in prayer. That's
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
someday if anybody wants to know, I have a life history of from the age of 5 all the way through, where a lot of prayers brought me till now. So, well, since I was born anyway. But
And he still needs a lot of prayers. so
yeah,
y'all
Lord
keep-
help me. I need a lot of prayer. So.
Or pray for me that I would have patience for another. How long have we been together now?
Almost 40 years, dear.
40 years?
Almost 40 years.
Well, I need another. I need some prayer for the next 40 years.
Well, anyway, like I was getting ready to say, we'll
Oh.
we're going to get off here.
All right. Y'all have a
And,
great evening.
Y'all have a great evening, and may God bless your days the way He always does ours. See y'all.